I'm fed up. Fed up, guys. Absolutely fed up with this bullshit that we are witnessing from Arsenal. Bullshit. Another poor display again today. Another loss. That's 10 losses. And we're only in February. We have yet to play, and these are our next fixtures. Leeds United, Manchester City. In fact, I'll get it up here. We have yet to play. We've got Leeds United, Manchester City, Leicester, Burnley, who we've already lost to this season. Yeah? Tottenham, West Ham, Liverpool. How many of these games are we winning, people? Let's be realistic. Because I don't see where the next win's coming from. Honest to God, I do not see where the next win's coming from. I'm going to get a few of you guys on to have your opinion. The link is in the chat. So if you want to come on and have your say, you can do. I have got Joe waiting in the back. I will get you on in just a bit, sunshine. But I need to get this out, man. I need to get this out. This is bullshit, what we are witnessing right now. 1 minute into the game, and we have gifted Aston Villa a goal. Cedric, what the fuck are you doing, son? If you're unsure, kick it into Rosette. Don't fuck about. We gift them a goal because, once again, it is a first half performance where we have been slow, lethargic, crap. How many more times are we going to keep starting games slow, crap, lethargic? And I'm already seeing it on Twitter, and I'm already seeing it in other places. Arsenal fans are actually genuinely blaming the referee for this performance once again, because they feel that Konza should have been sent off for his tackle on Bukayo Saka because he was the last man. Get your fucking head out your asses, yeah? Referee decisions do not make an ounce of a difference if we make sure we turn up in games, if we make sure that we take our chances. But the only reason you lot are crying about fucking referees is because we was crap. If we wasn't crap, we wouldn't need refereeing decisions. Get your fucking head out your ass and realise what's going on at Arsenal. Yeah? Arteta needs to go. Simple as. And I don't necessarily blame the guy for today. Yeah? Because I think he picked a strong enough team to go out and win that game. And it's down to the players to put in the performance, which they did not fucking do. But one thing I will say, why are you bringing on Willian? We've got Martinelli on the bench. We've got fucking Ceballos on the bench. This guy has came to Arsenal. We've paid him 200 grand per week, and he's done nothing, absolutely nothing to justify his selection. Are you now telling me, Mikel Arteta, that Willian is better than Martinelli? Because if you are, you're a fucking joke, son. How is any Arsenal fan accepting this? How are Arsenal fans not seeing the problems? Why is it Mikel Arteta is a god and everybody else around him is a fucking wanker? The guy makes mistakes as well. And he's part of the reason why we're in this predicament in the first place. Because I can name at least 4 games which we've lost this season, and it's been down to Mikel Arteta, whether that be his starting 11 or his tactics or his just overall shit management. but everybody will defend him to the end of the earth. Because it's, Mikel Arteta. He won the FA Cup. Yeah, and we fucking threw that away to gain 4 points out of our last 12. Well done. It seems to me that nobody at Arsenal knows what they're doing. But today, like I said, this is on the players. Matt Ryan was our man of the match. That says it all. That says it all. Yeah? The Arsenal circus is back in town, and we have 2 more clowns. We are a laughingstock because of these wankers. And us fans have to take this bullshit because these lot are a bunch of fucking tossers. Aston Villa are a good side, don't get me wrong. But how many times this season are we going to rely upon a second half performance to drag us out of a mess that we've created in the first half? Yeah, we are the creators of our own downfall. Make no mistake about that. Yeah, Aston Villa were decent today, but if we had have done what we should have done in the first half as what we did in the second half, we would have won that game. I have no doubts about that. It's as simple as this. Yeah, Premier League football. You cannot afford to be not on your game from minute 1. Simple as that. Fucking, I said it. I said it at half time, and the people who watch my lives watch along, big up yourselves. You all know that I had said it. What we need to do is we need to move the ball quickly, and Aston Villa will not be able to live with it. 1-2 touch football. That's all it is. And lo and behold, we do that in the second half, and we start causing them problems. So if I, as a fan, can see that, why is nobody else who's in charge of this football club, i.e. the manager, and these highly, highly paid players, not able to see that? It's bollocks. It's bollocks. I'm going to get into a few player ratings in a bit, but first I want you guys to jump on and have your say. The link is in the chat. Make sure, click on it. It'll bring you to the studio, and I'll let you jump on and have your say. I've got Joe with me. He's a Chelsea fan. No doubt he's here to have a laugh. Go for it, Joe. What you got to say?
Yo, I just want to ask you a quick question. If Bernd Leno is back, would you start him over Matt Ryan?
No, it would have to be Bernd Leno for me. I mean, Matt Ryan did all right today, but I don't. Nah, Bernd Leno, apart from the other day, has been one of our best players this season. You can't keep him out over Matt Ryan, although I do think Matt Ryan did do all right today. So I kind of get what your question is, and I kind of get where you're coming from with that. But no, for me, Bernd Leno has to get back in the team. Did you get that, Joe?
I think my internet is quite lag.
Your internet's quite lag. Is there anything else you want to say while you're on, mate? Oh, no, he's gone. He's gone. His internet's playing up, I think. Joe, if you get your internet sorted out, mate, call back again and we'll have you on. Anybody else who wants to have their say, the link is in the chat. Click on it and you can jump on and have your say, no doubt. I'm going to get into a few of your comments. Here we go. Martinez says, how are you doing, Brandon? I'm actually more fucking angry than what I was. during the watch along, because I've watched a few of the highlights back and I've realised that it is simple little things as to why we've gone wrong. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 10 losses in February. 10 losses for Arsenal Football Club in February. And people keep telling me, oh, give the manager time. Give the players time. He's not got his own players yet. Okay, he's not got his own players yet. So, who signed Thomas Partey? Mikel Arteta. Who signed Gabriel? Mikel Arteta. Who signed Cedric? Mikel Arteta. Who signed Pablo Mari? Mikel Arteta. Who got Danny Ceballos to come back on another loan deal? Mikel Arteta. Who brought Odegaard in? Mikel Arteta. Yeah, so that's 6 players. 6 players. You only play with 11 players on the pitch. 6 players Mikel Arteta's brought in. Dardanian Warrior says, greetings, I'm also fed up. Don't expect any wins too. No, I don't. I don't at all. We've got Footy Chats in the house. How you doing, Footy Chats? Big up yourself. Red Lucifer, bad performance by Arsenal, to be honest. Shocking. Terrible. I said it the other day. I said this game is a must win. If we win this game, maybe we might be able to get some momentum so we can maybe, get a win or a couple of wins from our next few fixtures. But now we're on a losing streak. I don't see it ending. In fact, I see us going on another losing run like we did in November. Honest to God. I can't see how we're going to drag ourselves out of this. The difference being is the losing run that we went on in November. We was losing against teams like Burnley. Fucking... I can't remember the other teams now. But they was all teams lower down the league. Now, we've got Man City, we've got Leeds, we've got... Do you know what? Our fixtures are so tough. So tough. And do you know what? If we play like that, we're out the Europa League as well. Dead season for Arsenal. And I don't know how anybody can support this manager still. I really don't. It's not all his fault, but fucking hell. Somebody has got to accept responsibility for what's going on. There's no accountability at Arsenal at all. None. Yeah? People will go, oh, it's not the manager, it's the players. And then the following week, when we win a game, oh, it's not the players, it's the manager. So which one is it? Because to me, they're all one and the same. They're all not fucking good enough. Simple. MB says it's not good enough, and we find ourselves saying the same thing over and over and over. Exactly, my man. Exactly. Chris says a big hello to everyone on this chat. Artinis says hello back. Footy Chats, another game gonna, and it's the ref's fault. Get out of here. It's the manager's fault. The majority of our players have tapped out on him. They all talk the talk, but can't walk the walk. Exactly. How many times are we going to hear, oh, it's the referee. Oh, the FA's against us. Yeah? So we've lost 10 games. Is this what you're telling me, Arsenal fans? We've lost 10 games this season because of the referees and because of the FA. Bollocks. You're talking shit, honestly. Yeah? This manager has cost us 4 games this season. The players have cost us the rest. It's as simple as that. Don't fucking beat around it. It is what it is. Anybody who blames the referees and the FA, you're a joke. Simple as. Chris says, hope you are good, bro. I've got another caller in the chat here. We've got...
Yo, Gonna Sal. It's just like that.
Basically, Gonna Sal, how we doing, mate?
I'm good, man. The game. Well, I don't know what he was thinking with this The game itself, we were terrible. I don't care what we were terrible. Villa deserved to win the game convincingly. They were better than us. The second half, we were on the front foot, but we didn't really create a chance. Like, you can't honestly say we deserved to score a goal. Like, we didn't deserve anything out of the game. Like, we were yet again, we came out slow in the first half. We came out slow, sluggish, not awake, not motivated, not even coming out with an inch of like intensity. Where was the intensity of Wolverhampton? Where was that? Where did it go? Like, literally, like they showed up like dead men. They were all like just walking around like they didn't care. Cedric, I don't know what he was thinking. The pass was all wrong. He should have, if he was maybe he saw him, maybe he was scared of the pass. Then just beat it up if he ain't sure, and then the rest. One mistake leads to another mistake, leads to another mistake, and then oh my god, the worst thing was the substitutions. My man Willian, yeah, he had something on his contract. I'm telling you right now, Brent, how can you put him on? The criminal of football, yeah, is him. Bellerin, let me not talk. How did he put Cedric off, yeah, and left Bellerin? I understand Cedric made a mistake, yeah, but if you watch the rest of the game, Bellerin was the problem yet again. Everything on the right, everything on the right. Every time Saka, yeah, I feel so sorry for him. Every time he sees Bellerin open from the crossing position, he doesn't even pass to him. He's scared to pass to him. He goes like, "Oh, this guy can't do nothing. Cedric Saka's trying to do everything by himself." Oh my god, man! This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. You basically.
Did you see? Like, one time, yeah, Saka was trying to cross the ball, or he was trying to do something, and he saw Bellerin. He literally saw Bellerin put his head down. He put his head down and start dribbling. That literally sums up Bellerin right now.
There you go. Gonna shout. Sorry, say that again, mate.
Sahal.
Sahal has hit the nail on the head there for me. You know, what did you make of the whole? I mean, I see Arsenal fans coming out on Twitter after the game blaming the referee, saying that Konza should have been sent off. What did you make of that?
I don't think it was. When I looked at it first, it was definitely a foul, but there's no such thing. I think it should have been. I think the rules are wrong. I think that should have been a red card. The reasoning why I think that's a red card, because he didn't really attempt the ball. I don't think he didn't really get the ball at all. I don't think he didn't really get the ball. So for my position, the rules should be changed for that, because it could be dangerous, because you're setting a very dangerous thing now, because now you're telling people to attempt the ball, so you're basically giving them license to hack people down. But for some reason, David Luiz red card wasn't overturned, and the Southampton guy was overturned. I think because the Southampton one was a 3-game ban and David Luiz was a 1-game ban. I think that's the actual reason why. So they reduced the Southampton guy to none. He's playing today. He made a mistake, so Southampton fans are probably angry. But if you look at the refereeing decisions, yeah, they're not consistent. I don't care what people say, yeah. It's not all on Arteta. The consistency on the refs have been disgusting. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting, yeah. Anyone that tell me that's a red card, yeah, doesn't deserve a football opinion. David Luiz did not touch that guy. Even if he touched him, yeah, he didn't even. At least Mike Dean, he went to the screen. Alwan didn't even go to the screen. He didn't go to the VAR thing. So come on, man. We can't keep doing this, man. We can't keep doing this. This is ridiculous now. And I bet you, end of the season, they're gonna change the rules again.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get what you're saying, mate. I do get what you're saying. Thank you for coming on and having your say, mate. I appreciate it.
See you later.
Cheers, bro. Thank you. So there you go. Gunnar Sahal has had his say. I kind of agree with some of his opinion as well, you know. I get where he's coming from. I certainly get where he's coming from. Let me just read a few more of your comments out, and then I have got Joe coming back on as well. I think his internet is all sorted. Artina says Mikel is just a one-season wonder. I wouldn't even give him a one-season wonder, you know. All he's done is won the FA Cup. Everybody seems to think that he's a god because he's won an FA Cup. Bloody Roberto Martinez won the FA Cup. How many more other managers have won an FA Cup? Harry Redknapp? Was he won the FA Cup as well? Does that make him a good manager? Does that make Roberto Martinez a good manager? You know, there's people are using the FA Cup as a measuring stick to this manager. When the fact and reality is we are 10th, probably not even 10th now. I ain't even checked the league table, right? Every single team above us has got a game in hand, at least, over us. Aston Villa have got 2. They're now a point above us with 2 games in hand. There's a couple of teams behind us that have games in hand as well. How can anybody tell me that this manager is not at fault? Sorry, but he is. I've got Relentless waiting in the background as well. I will get you on, my man. I'm just going to go through a few of these comments first. The players weren't good enough today, but it's easy to blame others before looking closer to home. Exactly. We need to look closer to home. Footy Chat says, Arteta is done out here. If he had cojones, he'd walk out. But knowing him, he has no balls, so we'll stay until we roll out the Europa League, and then maybe it'll be too late. Arteta is very arrogant. Arteta is one of the most arrogant managers around. And listen, he won't walk out. There's no way, because he'll have it in his head that he can turn this around. We've got Sky Sports News in the house. United fan here. That was shocking from Arsenal today. You guys were toothless and weak. I agree, 100%. Big up yourself, Brandon. You need to exchange that roll-up for a big old spliff. I'll tell you what, mate. It will be heading that way soon, I tell you. Chris says Southampton are 3-2 down versus Newcastle, and Joe Willock scored in his debut. I did see that, mate. I did see that. It's about right, isn't it? Somebody leaves Arsenal and then they go on and score in the debut. There you go. Sky Sports News, Emil Smith-Rowe, who has been decent for you lot this past month, was weak and bottling a few 50-50s as well. I just feel like the guy's tired, you know. I really do. I really, really do. Before I get into any more of your comments, I have got Relentless joining me. How are we doing, Relentless? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yo, man, yep, I can hear you, mate.
Bro, what was that performance, man? What was that? I don't like. Listen, like I missed the first goal, so basically I missed the first goal. I got a notification that we conceded, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, maybe we can get back into. I switched on the game, and then I realized, I was like, oh shit! Now I know why we're losing, because I'm just looking at Jack Grealish. Yeah, Jack Grealish is a very, very good player. I rate him highly. I think he can get into any top 16. Yeah, but we were making him look like a prime Ronaldinho. I'm like, what's going on? We're making this guy look like Ronaldinho, like he just came back from flipping prison or something, and he meant just playing football or something. Like, what's going on? Like, listen, this club, like, I didn't even want to start ranting on Brother Bellerin today. If I were Bellerin, I would just hand it in transfer request and say, you know what, the Jack Grealish here, he absolutely finished my career, bro. If I was him, I wouldn't even come outside. He finished this guy today. Like, if anybody wants to know and sum up how Hector Bellerin has been at Arsenal, just watch that whole 90 minutes. He got bossed by Grealish. Like, he can't compete with him. Like, we have too many players that can't compete. Like, how is Aston Villa, like a team that were in the championship, like 2 seasons ago? How are they able to build a better team and have a better manager than us? How in what world is that even possible? Like, I don't even know where to start with this team. I don't even know where to start. It's ridiculous. It's a joke.
No, I'll make you right on that one, mate. I think what makes it even worse is, if we remember last season, Aston Villa were actually 1 point away from getting relegated. And if a decision had have gone the other way, you remember the goal line technology didn't pick up the fact that they had conceded a goal. they would be in the
Yeah.
championship right now. And they're above us. And they're miles better than us, and they look better than us, and they are just run better than us and everything. And it's mad to see that a team that was 1 point away from being relegated is better than Arsenal Football Club right now. It's mad.
No, the season they almost got relegated, I probably would have taken D. Smith over Arteta, bro. Like, come on, like it's just simple things that this club just keeps on getting wrong over and over again. If I'm Martinelli, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. If I'm Martinelli, I'm leaving. If I'm Ainsley, I'm going to West Brom permanently. If I'm Joe Willock, I'm leaving because this manager, he can kill off any footballer. Just look at what he's doing to Aubameyang. Like, even though Aubameyang, I wouldn't really say he's a world class player. One thing he always does is that he always scores goals. And Mikel Arteta has managed to single handedly kill this guy's career off. He's single handedly killed Aubameyang. This is not Aubameyang. This is Pierre Welbeck, bro. This is not Aubameyang. He is dead food this season. He has killed him off. He's killed who else is he's killed Pepe off. I know Pepe is playing well. He's killed him off. He's gonna listen, he's gonna continue to kill these players, man. Kill these players. We need to get rid of this manager. It's not even a joke anymore, bro. It's not even Tete out thing. It's not even like, bro, we need to save this football club because this manager is going to kill this football club just like he's killed all these players that we're seeing now. Like, what player has he brought in through the academy? What player? Like, you can't name one player this guy has brought in through the academy who's playing week in, week out. Because all the players he's playing, those players are Emery's players. Those aren't his fucking players. That's not his players. Like, he doesn't. When Saka becomes world class, yeah, Saka doesn't owe Arteta anything because he didn't bring him through. You understand, bro? All these results that we're getting this season, it depends on what we do next game. I think if we lose the next game, this season's finished. We're not finishing top half of the table because we have a lot of teams, bro. A lot of teams that have games in hand. If we lose the next game or we drop points, this season is finished, and we're probably like say goodbye to Europe, say goodbye to the FA Cup, say goodbye to the Premier League. This season is finished. Just might as well just end the season right now because this manager, he he's not even a championship manager. Not even close. Not even close. He bringing on Willian when we need a goal. Willian when we need a goal. I'd rather bring on freaking Oscar Pistorius. Yeah, he has no legs. I'd rather bring him on. At least he can shoot. Like, come on. These people, these people that back Arteta. I can see what he's building. What do you mean, what is he building? He hasn't built anything in the year he's been here. Like, we need to get rid of this manager, bro. Us, this season, this season's already finished, but if we lose the next game, this season is officially finished. It is another year this club has been set back in the Emirates era. Another year, bro.
Okay, mate. Okay. Just going to ask you quickly before you jump back off, mate. The red card situation that everybody's complaining about on Twitter. Konza on Saka. People are saying that it should have been a red card because he was the last man, this, that, and the other. What did you make of it?
Not a red card. Never a red card. That's just Arsenal fans. If we won the game, they would have never been complaining about that. That's the problem with Arsenal fans because we sit there and we ask for red cards. How about we sit there and ask for a new manager? And how about we complain about our managers instead of complaining about a stupid red card, bro? And let's get our manager sent off. How about let me send him off instead of Konsa, yeah? Because I don't know, that's never a red card because I think Tyrone Mings was back, so it wasn't like he was clean through a goal. So listen, they always trying to find excuses to protect Mikel Arteta, and they say, "Oh yeah, he has good hair, he has nice hair." Like, shut up, man. These guys, man. I swear, yeah, that was never a red card. The same way, like they were complaining about David Luiz, and listen, like they say the FA is against us. Oh, the referees are against. If the referees were against us, people would be losing jobs. You know that, right? They would do heavy investigating. Like they would be doing investigations if the FA was really against us, and people would be losing their jobs. But nobody's losing their jobs. So really, we need to worry about our manager and stop hyping up these players like Hecky B and saying Granit Xhaka has been on good form. What do you mean good form? The only way Granit Xhaka has a good game is if he doesn't give away a penalty or a stupid free kick. That's the only way he has a good game. Other than that, these guys that we're hyping up, saying, "Oh, they're playing well under Arteta," who's really playing well under this manager? Because Lacazette isn't playing well to his potential. Lacazette has the potential to be one of the best strikers in the league. He's not playing to his potential. He can't play under this to his potential under this manager. We need to get rid of this manager. We need to get rid of the board, rid of some of these players, and just move on. Move on, man.
Okay, mate. Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, big up.
So there you go. Relentless has told you all there what he feels about it as well. We've got to get rid of this manager, the board, the lot, basically, and start all over again. And he also said, Arsenal fans, stop complaining about the referee and the FA. And I agree with him. You know. MB says the referee can't legislate for the lack of intensity and the lackluster first halves that we have had in the majority of games this season. We are 9th, but people want to tell me to trust the process. I think we might even be lower than 9th, mate. It's absolute bullshit, to be honest with you. We've got Afdaling in the building. How we doing? He said, this is shocking. Party and Tierney are the only world-class players we have. Fair play. That's a fair comment, I think. You know, I can't really think. Oh, maybe Saka. I think you know, Saka. I think it's too early to say whether he's world class or not. But listen, we ain't got many. That's for sure. Footy Chat says, how many windows do we have to give this guy for people to realise that he's not good enough? This whole it's a pandemic is a myth. If you want a player that bad, you'll go out there and get them. Simple as that. And I agree. Again, we're Arsenal Football Club. You know? We should be going out and getting these players. It's not like we're like a Brighton or something, you know, that ain't got a rich owner at the top. It's a joke. It is a joke. It's a joke. Afdaling here says finished club. Chris says 4 points behind Villa with 2 games in hand. We could be 10 points behind Villa soon. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Embarrassing. My prediction was 3-1, but 1-0 is more dreadful. As we couldn't get an equaliser, this is disgrace. Yeah, I mean, I said it in the live stream. Even if we did draw that game, it wouldn't be good enough for us. But at least get a point. You know, if you can't get all 3, you've got to take at least 1 point. Aston Villa have taken 6 points off Arsenal this season. In fact, in the last 3 games, Aston Villa have taken all 9 points. And we have not scored a goal in them 3 games. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Aston Villa. Afdaling says it's both the players and the manager. I'm done. MB says from top to bottom, we are a complete circus. I agree with you. I agree. At the end of the day, these players getting their millions and they don't care. We fans are heartbroken. Exactly. They don't give a shit about us. Chris says Arteta out, Edu out, Vinay out, Kroenke out, dead players out, top class manager in, new recruitment of 2 class players, or we will never ever get our hands on another title. I agree again. They all need to go. They all need to go. Big up Sahal. Dardanian says, can't believe how some of our fan base defend him. Is this real? Am I maybe in some coma right now dreaming? Wish it was so. Just get him out. Get the manager, board, owner out, riot if needed. This is the problem with our fan base, right? When it came to the January transfer window, And everybody was arguing about Mikel Arteta in, Mikel Arteta out. And I said, I'm a big advocate for Mikel Arteta out. I don't like the geezer. I don't think he's a good manager, and I want him to go. But at the moment, we're in the middle of a January transfer window. Arsenal fans should not be concentrating on Mikel Arteta in, Mikel Arteta out. They should be concentrating on who are we getting in. Yeah, but because we were too busy arguing amongst ourselves again, we let the board have a free pass. And yes, we got in Odegaard. Yes, we got in Matt Ryan. Is that enough? No. No. We needed a lot more than that. And what's worse as well is there's teams, and a lot of teams are dropping points this season. You know, you're seeing teams like Liverpool, the champions, dropping points at Brighton, West Brom. This season is the biggest chance that we could have had to finish in the top 4. Because you're looking at the table and you're seeing West Ham are up there. West Ham! But we're dead. We are dead. Big up, Gunner Girl. How you doing? She said, such a disappointing game. It is disappointing. It is disappointing. I feel for you as well. I feel for you. I hope you're all well. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you go and check out Gunner Girl's channel. She does a lot of footballing videos on there. She did one the other day, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So make sure you go and subscribe to Gunner Girl's channel if you have not already. Willian is finished. He has only come for a final payday, and that's it. And he plays through the motions. It's like we are a man down when he plays. He plays through the motions. You're right about that. But there was one point where he was pissing about with the ball at the back, and Willian just gave it to Ollie Watkins. Just gave it to him. Just like, hey, mate, why don't you have a shot on goal? He's a wallad. He's a wallad. Tear his contract up. Simple as. You know? Don't be wasting any more money on these players. It's a joke. Red, I'm so happy for you, mate. I prayed for you so much, mate. Better to hear this than us winning today. Humanity comes first before football match. 100%, my man. Afdaling says, get them all out. Finished club. Sky Sports News says GGMU. No idea what that means. Come on. What's going on here? Come on. Aston Villa did a double over Arsenal for the first time in 38 years. If I'm wrong, can somebody please correct me? You're correct, mate. You're correct. We are breaking records left, right, and centre under this manager, you know? And they're not records that you want to be broken either. They are ones that really and truly you don't want. You don't want. Wolves and Villa have done the double over Arsenal. Oh, don't remind me, mate. Don't remind me. Daniel also says, Saka was your best player today. Gonna tire the poor kid out. I don't think he was our best player. I think he was very poor today by his standards. But I'm not going to get onto him because we shouldn't be relying on kids anyway. And at the end of the day, he has probably been our best player throughout the season. I actually think our best player today was Matt Ryan. And it says it all. And if it wasn't Matt Ryan, you could probably argue Nicolas Pepe would be up there. But the fact that your goalkeeper is up there for man of the match in your team just says it all. It just says it all. It's as simple as that. Big up to you, Gunner Girl. What is the name of your channel? The name of Gunner Girl's channel is Gunner Girl. So, yeah, go and check it out, people. Go and check it out. You just said her channel, bro. Yeah, her channel. Her channel. She is a woman after all. Kroenke said he didn't buy a stake in Arsenal to win trophies, but rival fans and our fans think it's okay because he has given money to those above him to make signings. Fuck's sake, people need to wake up. 100%. How many incompetent people has he had working at the club as well? 100%. 100%. I've got Joe back here. I'm just going to add him into the stream again, see what he's got to say. His internet should be working okay now, hopefully.
Yeah,
Joe, how are we doing?
I'm back.
What you got to say then, Joe? What did you make of the game, Sunshine? I know you're a Chelsea fan.
Wait, I just want to say, when Arsenal win Chelsea that time, you beat us 3-1. Most of the Chelsea fans are frustrated and angry, but I'm okay. Do you know why?
Go on.
Because we have a good squad and good manager that know how to run the club and change things quickly. Before we play Wolf, we are in 10th place, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we are in 10th place. And look at us now. And that time, Arsenal was above Chelsea. Yeah.
I know, mate. I know. I keep saying this. There's some fans out there that do say all of this as well. But there's too many fans that have got their head up the arse and they don't realise or refuse to realise what is going on at Arsenal. Simple as. What did you make of the game, mate? What did you make of the performance by Arsenal?
Is Partey injured?
I think so, mate. He hobbled off. It looked like he pulled his hamstring. So, yeah, it looks that way.
Oh my gosh. He's going back for Arsenal next game. Leeds City. Matt Ryan is your man of the match, bro.
I know. That says it all. That
Yeah.
says it all. Just a quick question as well. Obviously, I've asked the rest of the people that came on as well. A lot of Arsenal fans have been crying about a decision in the game where Konza fouled Saka, and they're saying that he should have been sent off because he was the last man. What's your take on that?
That's not a red card. For me, that's not a red card.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of Arsenal fans seem to feel like the FA and the officials are against us as well. What's your take on that one?
Come on, man. You are a better club, bro. You're Arsenal, bro. Don't rely on referee, sir. Sorry.
Exactly.
You're a better club. The top 6 club, man. You win FA Cup. So, you are a better club than Aston Villa. So, you need to do better next time. Don't keep blaming the referee.
No, 100%. I don't see why the referee keeps getting blamed. At the end of the day, we are the creators of our own downfall. You know, if we start games quicker, if we ain't so lapsadaisious in the first half, if we actually wake up and turn up in games, 9 times out of 10 we will win, because you see the way that we was in the second half. The second half, we moved the ball quicker, and Aston Villa couldn't live with us. We put them under no end of pressure. What my question is why did we not do that from minute one? You know, and people keep blaming the referees. Oh, the referees! Fuck the referees. Do your job. Do your job properly, and then you don't have to rely upon refereeing decisions. You know what I mean? It is a joke. It is a joke. But thank you very much for coming on, Joe, and having your say. I appreciate it, my man. Obviously, there will be other streams as well where I'll get you lot on, and you're more than welcome to come on again, Mike.
Okay, man. Thanks.
Cheers, bro. So there you go. Joe, Chelsea fan, has just said basically that Arsenal should be beating Aston Villa all day long. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest with you guys. But here we go. I'm going to get into a few player ratings. And this should be pretty fucking simple, really, you know. Obviously, you guys stick it in the comment section. Your player ratings for each player as well. And we're going to go through them. Let's go through these players. So, we're going to start with the new addition to the squad, Matt Ryan. I felt like today he was man of the match. I've said it already. He was probably man of the match for Arsenal. And that just says it all about our performance. I thought he pulled off a few decent saves to keep it at just 1-0. His playing out of the back wasn't too bad. His distribution wasn't too bad. He didn't really put a foot wrong. I see a few people was blaming him for that first goal. I do not know how you can blame that guy for that first goal. It took a deflection. He was already moving one way. There's no way he's getting to that. That is not his fault. So for me today, Matt Ryan gets a 7. Moving on to our favourite right back in the world, Hecky B. Fucking Hecky B. Listen, how many times have I got to keep saying it about this guy? He is not a footballer. He's a fashion model, and that is it. Yeah, he was getting absolutely bodied again today. And I said it before the game. If we play Hector Bellerin at right back, he has to have the game of his life. But Jack Grealish was running around him, running rings around him for fun. For fun. The guy didn't even look like he needed to try to get by him. And every single time they was doubling up on Hector Bellerin because they know where our weakness lies. Hector Bellerin today, 3. Moving on to Rob Holding. Again, not good enough. Not good enough. What more can you say? What more can you say? We had a couple of crosses going in the box as well, where he should have done better with his header. If I'm being real, how many times is this guy going to keep heading the ball over? Yes, I know you're a defender, but when you're in the attacking half, you're trying to score goals, mate. One thing I will give him credit for is when the ball fell to his feet in the attacking areas, he turned into Robaldinho. Honestly, maybe it might be worth playing him a bit further up the pitch. But again, today, very average performance. You can't give him any more than a 5. Moving on to Gabriel. Now, this guy has been our best defender since the beginning of the season. Then he went off with an injury. Then he went off with COVID. And he's not really had any game time since he's come back. And you could see that he was miles off the pace. Miles off the pace. I didn't think he did too bad when he sort of got into the game. But not good enough from him again. Not good enough from any of these players today at all. Gabriel gets a 4. Moving on to the left back position, Cedric. The less said about this guy, the better, right? He's done all right at left back in recent weeks. He hasn't been too bad. I know that it's not his position, but he does play right back. So there isn't much difference between left back and right back. The only difference is he's a right-footed left back at the moment. And at times, the guy doesn't know. He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. And he proved that today. What was that pass to Gabriel? Seriously. Seriously. Cedric cost us the game. Cedric's early on decision making cost us that game. Simple. Simple. 2. Moving on to the midfield. Thomas Partey. Now, I was saying yesterday before the preview how much better Granit Xhaka has looked since Thomas Partey has been in the midfield next to him. Now, I think that's worked in reverse now. I feel like Granit Xhaka is now rubbing off on Thomas Partey, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, as much as I rate the guy, he was shit today. His passes were absolutely diabolical. He kept losing the ball in the midfield. He couldn't make a tackle to save his fucking life. What is going on with him? And then, just to top it off, he gets injured at the end of the game. It looks like he's pulled his hammy. Epic. And what makes it worse is the guy, his injury record is exceptional before he came to Arsenal. And now he can't get off the treatment table. What is going on? Seriously. Thomas Partey, 3. Shocking. Moving on to the other midfielder, Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka turned back into slow, lethargic, bullshit, crap Granit Xhaka again today. He sprayed 1 or 2 half-decent 30-yard passes. But aside from that, he was shit. He lost the ball a couple of times in the midfield as well. Crap, not good enough. He gets a free as well. Moving on to our number 10, Emil Smith-Rowe. I said it before the game. I would play Odegaard over Smith-Rowe because the kid looks tired. He looks like all this first team football has finally started to catch up on him, because he has not played an awful lot of first team football in the Premier League for Arsenal up until now. And I said, bring in Odegaard, give the kid a rest, because in the last 2 games, he's not been at the level that he can be. And once again today, he wasn't great. I'm not going to get on the kid's back too much, because since he's come into the Arsenal team, we have looked better. But again today, not good enough. 4. Bukayo Saka. That was honestly one of his worst games in an Arsenal shirt. I'm not going to lie to you. Nothing was really sticking for him. He didn't look like the hungry player that he was last week against Wolves. And again, I'm starting to feel that maybe it's due to tiredness. Again, you've got to remember the kid is only 18 years old. He's played a lot of Premier League football. And I'm worried that we're going to burn this kid out. Because the only reason that we play him so much is because he's our best player. And has been our best player. And the fact that an 18-year-old kid who's just come through the academy is our best player tells you everything you need to know about this football club and the state that it is in at the moment. We're going to burn him out if we ain't careful. I said to people as well, he's only young. He will have the odd game where he's not that great. And last week, he was all right in the first half, not so great in the second half. This week, one of his worst performances in an Arsenal shirt. 4. And then the striker, Alexander Lacazette. Again, wasn't that great today. Didn't really get to see too much of the ball. He didn't really do anything in terms of his hold-up play and his bringing other people into play either, you know, which we have been seeing from him for the last few weeks. And it disappointed me. But then when you're playing up against a beast like Tyrone Mings, it's hard to play that style of football as well. And I wasn't surprised that he got hooked off. because he was poor. Simple as. Everybody in the team was poor. Lacazette gets a 4. Moving on to the substitutes. Of course, we brought on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, he was brought on in and around the 55, 60 minute mark. So he had at least 20 minutes, half an hour to put his stamp and his authority on the game. And he did nothing. Nothing. You know, Cam has been telling me for ages, Cam from Sarcasm City, yeah? If you don't know that, then make sure you go and check out Sarcasm City. He's also been on the Football Terrace as well. And he's been telling people for a long while, Aubameyang is overrated. If he doesn't score, what does he do? And you're seeing it from him now. If the guy's not on the score sheet, what does he actually offer? What did he offer in that game? Nothing. Zilch. Zero. Not a thing. Aubameyang. 3. And you're lucky to be getting that, son. I forgot about Nicola Pepe as well. Nicola Pepe. I thought he was very good today. Apart from in the final third. I was watching him skin man up. And then when it come to making the final pass or shooting, it was crap. But he was probably our most threatening player. And I'm going to give him a 6. And then the other substitution. The Chelsea agent, and I've been saying this for a long while as well. What more can I say? Just tear the guy's contract up. Tear the guy's contract up. Seriously. What does this guy offer to Arsenal that nobody else can? What does he offer to Arsenal? And what did he offer to this game that Martinelli couldn't? Somebody tell me. The guy has been at Arsenal. He's played. He's featured in probably 18 of the 22 games or 23 games that we've played in the Premier League this season. He scored no goals. He's created 2 assists. And that is it. That is all he's done. 200 grand a week. Experienced Premier League player. And then to top it off, we're pissing about with the ball at the back. And Willian just gives it to Ollie Watkins. There you go, son. Why don't you have a run at goal, mate? It's not like we're already 1-0 down. There you go, mate. Just take the ball. Lovely. Fucking, he is a dick. He's a wallad. And I don't know why our manager keeps persisting with him. Has he got nudes? Somebody tell me. He must have nudes on the manager. There's no other explanation for it, really. Willian. 2. And of course, we've got to rate the manager. Now, for me, if you go based off the team that he picked to begin with, I would give him an 8. If you go based off the game and what happened, I would give him an 8. But then when you consider his substitutions into that, he gets a 3. Purely and simply because he brought on Willian ahead of Martinelli. Simple as that. Arteta gets a 3. So there you go. That's all the player ratings. I'm going to do a few more of your comments and then we're going to wrap this up because I'm fed up with ranting now. It's actually boring me. Red. Sorry, Brandon didn't watch the game. Can't give any ratings. MB says didn't watch the game, so can't give any ratings, bro. Ryan 8, man of the match. Bellerin 3, Holding 3, Gabriel 5, Zedric 0, Party 1, Xhaka 5, Saka 5, Pepe 6, Laka 4. Fair play. Hazarding, how we doing? Good luck trying to keep Smith Rowe. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, sorry, I forgot ESR. He's a 5. Red Lucifer says, was Party that poor? Party was horrendous, mate. I'm not even joking. It looked like he'd swapped boots, or it looked like he'd cloned into El Neni. Substitutes. Aubameyang didn't really impact the game. 5. Odegaard 5. I forgot about Odegaard as well. I'll give Odegaard a 5 because I thought he was the best of the substitutions. Aubameyang didn't do fuck all. Ryan was man of the match. Burnley 1, Brighton 1 full time. At least our relegation rivals are dropping points. 10-man Newcastle have beaten Southampton 3-2. Newcastle have actually just helped us there, although they'll be gaining on us now. Aubameyang reminds me of Walcott in his mid stages at Arsenal. He looks like he doesn't care, flops his arms around and never puts his head up. He isn't the player he was. I don't know what's going on with this. Honestly, I don't know what is going on with Aubameyang right now. How can you go from scoring 25 goals a season to being this bad? I really don't understand it. I would sell Abba and Laka and replace them both because they don't seem happy at Arsenal. I don't blame them for not being happy at Arsenal. I can guarantee you right now that Aubameyang was probably promised a lot in the summer and he didn't get it. He didn't get it. There's got to be something like that as to why he is so bad, because there can't be any other explanation for it, honestly. Heaven Angel says, get this manager out. Big up yourself, Heaven Angel. Says, Arteta is a disgrace. I'm sorry. Fair play. Fair play. You're not the only one who feels like that. Arteta better run or I'll have him on toast, says Caden. And Red says, cheers all, stay safe and take care, everybody. And I'm gonna echo that as well. Make sure everybody stays safe. Make sure you all take care. And big up every single one of you who's been watching, everybody who's been in the comments section as well. Make sure you slap a like on the video. And I'm going to end it by saying this. Arteta